Good evening and welcome. Thank you for being here tonight to share with us this very special occasion. If everyone could please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. I'm Sophia Saggio, President, and I would like to introduce the officers of this year's National Honor Society. Co-Vice Presidents Aidan Pearman and Elizabeth Stevenson, Treasurer Michael Tully, and Secretary Fallon Shinseki. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Dunn, the National Honor Society Advisor.
Good evening. On behalf of the faculty, administration, community of Sterling High School and the National Honor Society, I would like to welcome everyone. First, I would like to introduce our honored guests. Superintendent, Mr. Matt Sheehan, Principal, Mr. Jared Claiborne, Vice Principal, Mr. Frank DeRico, Director of Secondary Education, Mrs. Robin Considine, Athletic Director, Mr. Ken Sayana, Honorary Inductee, Ms. Sierra Jordan, and our Board of Education members, Mr. Michael Lewitt, Ms. Sophia Vicari, Ms. Rebecca Langstaff-Fury, and Ms. Emily Reich, who are in attendance for this special event. Thank you all for your unwavering support. Tonight, we honor the students on stage for achieving excellence. We congratulate them on their efforts and achievements. We thank their teachers, counselors, coaches, and advisors for shaping them intellectually, emotionally, and academically. Most importantly, we honor their parents, guardians, and families who play the most important role in their students' achievements. This ceremony will define what each of the letters in the NHS seal represent: scholarship, character, leadership, and service. As moderator, I have the unique opportunity to witness that in each of the students you see here today. Please join me in welcoming Principal Jared Claiborne to the podium.
Good evening and welcome to the Castle. It's awesome to see you all here. This is one of the most special nights as we get to honor our students. But what makes it even more special is that they have the opportunity to recognize the special people in their lives. So I want to thank the mentors. I also want to thank Mrs. Dunn, Mr. Flacco, Ms. Jordan for their leadership with this group. This evening is about the students. Have a great evening and go Knights.
The candle of knowledge symbolizes the light of learning. It is surrounded by the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. The candle of knowledge will be used to light the 4 pillars. Scholarship means commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn when formal education has ended, for education is lifelong. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way: through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp with which we read the past and the light with which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each of us our individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members.
At this time, our senior members would like to honor their mentors who have guided them and encouraged them along their journeys. We ask that each mentor come up to the stage to bestow the NHS stole upon them.
Tonight, I want to take a moment to recognize someone who has had a profound impact on my high school experience, Mr. Strauss. Mr. Strauss was the first teacher I met at Sterling, enthusiastically waving me over from behind the girls' tennis recruiting table at freshman orientation. At the time, I felt so lost about what the next 4 years would have in store for me. But from that day forward, Mr. Strauss has been my biggest supporter along the way, seeing potential in me before I could see it in myself. His influence extends far beyond the tennis courts, and I know I'm not alone in feeling endlessly grateful to have him in my life. Even on the toughest days, seeing Mr. Strauss in the halls instantly lifts my spirits and reminds me that everything will be okay. His guidance, patience, and ability to make every student feel seen and valued are gifts that I will always cherish. Thank you, Mr. Strauss, for everything.
My mentor is not only someone who has guided me academically, but someone who has motivated me to be a better person, has been there throughout every step of my journey, and has helped shape me into the person I am today. That is why I undoubtedly wanted to recognize my papa, Andrew Stevenson. My grandfather leads by example, showing me the importance of hard work and dedication. From quizzing me at the dinner table with math equations to playing hours of Scrabble without going easy on me, my grandfather has never failed to push me to be a better version of myself. His strong belief in my potential gives me the confidence to follow my dreams and overcome all of my future battles I may face. I am incredibly grateful for the positive impact that he has had on my life, and more importantly, I'm forever grateful to call him my grandfather. Papa, thank you for everything.
A word that is very important to me is the word sacrifice. Many of us have people that sacrifice for us each and every single day. For me, that person is my mom. The sacrifices mothers make aren't always highlighted as much as others, but they're still all just as important. When I was young, my mom made the greatest sacrifice of all. She decided to leave her career and stay home with my sister and I while we grew up. Her guidance has always had a greater impact on me than anything else in my entire life. Whenever I needed her, she was always right there to comfort me while still pushing me to succeed every step of the way. If it were not for her unconditional love and support, I would not be here on this stage tonight. There are not words in the English language that can truly define how much I love and appreciate her and her sacrifices.
I have had the privilege of being in Mr. Goffredo's class on 5 separate occasions over the last 3 years. While this is partially because of my interest in the sciences and in healthcare, the overwhelming reason I've continued to request his classes is because of his genuine passion for teaching and in seeing his students succeed. Teaching means more than just a paycheck for Mr. Goffredo. He arrives every day with a smile on his face and new ideas on how to make his classes fun but simultaneously educational. From his actions, Mr. Goffredo has not only inspired my love for learning, but is also why I've decided to major in biology in college, and for that I cannot thank him enough for being such an amazing mentor.
Well, I want to introduce my mentor, Mr. Howe. He was unfortunately not able to make it tonight, and Mr. Flacco will stand in his place. I first met Mr. Howe during freshman orientation at the recruiting table for cross country. He wanted me to do cross country, and at the time I was nervous and wasn't sure if it was the right thing for me. And over time, I thought about it, but I never went through with it. This year, he was the head coach for cross country, and I decided to give it a shot. It was one of the best seasons I ever had for running in general. He helped me break my PRs all throughout the season, was constantly encouraging me, and for that I am forever thankful. Thank you, Mr. Howe.
For my mentor, I chose Coach Behringer. While there are many people I could have chosen from, especially here at Sterling, Mr. Behringer was a clear choice. From coaching me freshman year to now, Mr. Behringer has always been able to help me see my potential, unleash my confidence, and just be a person I could talk to. Especially this year during basketball season, he has given me opportunities to attend soccer events because he knows how much it means to me. Without him, I don't know if I would be the same person I am today. Thank you for everything, Coach B.
Throughout my high school years, my hockey coach Linda has been one of the most influential people in my life. She has not only taught me the skills I need to succeed on the ice, but she has also shaped me into a stronger, more confident person. Her dedication, leadership, and belief in not only me and all of my teammates have pushed me to grow as a player and as an individual. She has always challenged me to give my best while also giving me support during rough times. She has inspired me to become the woman I am today, and I am incredibly grateful for all the lessons she has taught me in both hockey and in life. Thank you.
My mentor is my sister, Amanda Kavanaugh. Growing up, I've always wanted to be like her because she is kind, funny, and everyone she meets gets along with her. Even though I can't be just like her, she has taught me how to be a better person. There isn't a day that goes by where I don't ask her for advice because I know she would tell me the right thing to do. With her by my side throughout high school, I feel as though I have the confidence to pursue my dreams. Thank you for everything you do for me and for being my mentor.
Hello, I am Kara Chestnut. I chose Mr. Young as my mentor because he was one of my first high school teachers to have belief in my potential. He has challenged me over these last 4 years musically and helped me gain new confidence. He wants the best for all of his students and is always there for them. I am thankful to have had such a great teacher to help me through these last 4 years. Thank you for all the opportunities you've given me.
I have chosen Coach K for my senior mentor tribute, as he's been one of the few teachers who I truly have been able to form a lasting connection with over the years. Having him as my coach for the winter track seasons as well as the spring seasons, even when he was no longer the team's coach, helped to solidify his kindness. Over the past 3 years, I've worked closely enough with him to have met his lovely girlfriend and amazing little girl, through their own support of him in both track and ROTC. He has allowed me to grow at my own pace, critique when needed, and understand when I just needed time to critique myself without the comments of others, while still paying enough attention to have answers to any of my questions. He has truly been one of the kindest, most supportive, caring, and attentive teachers, coach, and mentors I have ever had the pleasure to work with. Thank you.
Even though I've only known Miss Brennan for 2 years, her impact is still significant. She's helped me both on and off the court, teaching me responsibility, accountability, and always give 100%. She lent a listening ear and created a safe space in her office whenever I need to talk. I know going into college I can text her whenever I need, and she will be there no matter what. For that, Miss Brennan, I thank you.
Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Hallwood. My mentor is Miss Maji, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, so my friend Fallon Shinseki will be filling in. I met Miss Maji in 4th grade, and she has been my teacher and mentor ever since. She taught me to play my flute and made me fall in love with singing. When I came to high school, she helped me prepare for Silvertones auditions and helped me with my music and band. She has supported me throughout my musical journey and academic one, asking about how school is going and where I'm going to college. She taught me to be a hard-working, caring, and driven woman. I'm beyond grateful for the support and lessons she has given me through my life, and I can't imagine my life without her.
I've had the privilege of knowing Mr. Young since the summer going to my freshman year. I participated in jazz, concert, and pep band during all 4 of my years of my time here at Sterling. With his guidance and motivation, I've experienced growth not only musically but personally as well. Furthermore, through his program, I've been able to forge friendships and experiences I would not have been able to otherwise. So thank you, Mr. Young, for pushing me out of my comfort zone and allowing me to strive.
When taking part in last year's ceremony, the selection of National Honor Society mentor seemed to not only be the longest part of the entire evening, but the most personal and important task every senior was assigned. Yet as today approached, The choice seemed to be unclear as to who I would be able to pick. Despite that, a select few stood out as the most impactful individuals in my high school career, one of whom was my mother. After I had thought about it extensively, I increasingly realized she exemplified exactly what a mentor is, not only for NHS members, but for me. From the very beginning of not just high school, but my entire educational trek, she has imparted character-defining wisdom in helping me develop into the student I am today, from a consistent work ethic to pushing myself and maximizing each opportunity given to me. She has been present every step of the way. In recent years, she has taken it upon herself to become one of the most strongest-willed individuals I know, powerfully carrying on in the toughest of times, and has not only given me, but also my siblings, a model of exemplary character and love. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Karina Justice, and I chose Miss McDonald as my mentor because of the incredible impact she's had on my life and high school experience. During my freshman year, I was struggling, but when winter sports began, Coach McDonald became a light at the end of my day. She pushed me forward and helped me through the year. By sophomore year, I had grown, and she had fully supported my decisions. However, I was still facing financial struggles and mental challenges. Out of the pure kindness of her heart, she bought me basketball shoes I couldn't afford, and she checked on me and stayed after practice just to talk. Though sophomore year was my last season, I know without people like her, the world would be a much darker place, and I'm forever grateful for you, Coach McDonald. You'll always be a light in my life. Thank you for everything.
Good evening. My name is Arlen Kay, and today I've chosen my dad, Jimmy Kay, for my mentor. The mentor I've chosen today is not only my dad, Jimmy Kay, but also my best friend. I'm blessed to have had my dad as my coach because he has been an incredible source of strength and inspiration throughout my life. He has always been there to provide guidance, feedback, and encouragement to my teammates and me, pushing us all to our full potential. Through the hardships I've faced this year, he has always been right by my side, helping me navigate through the discouraging moments. The greatest lesson my dad has taught me is to never let someone or something stop you from pursuing your dreams. Thank you for all you do.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel Leakin, and my mentor this evening will be Mr. Young. Mr. Young is someone who showed me in my 6 years of knowing him that someone who pushes you and gives you the hard truth is someone that you want in your circle. While it hasn't been all rainbows and butterflies between Mr. Young and I, he is someone who has always pushed me to be my very best and is someone I value very much in my life. And perfection isn't built without some hardships in between. He is also someone I aspire to be as the years go by, someone with an amazing family and spends his time benefiting others before himself. So thank you to my mentor for the third time tonight, Mr. Young.
Hi, my name is Madison Lee, and tonight I'm honored to dedicate my tribute to Mrs. O'Neill. During my junior year, particularly in the second semester, I struggled with my academic confidence and often questioned my place in the classroom. Mrs. O'Neill, with her thoughtful yet straightforward teaching style, not only reassured me of my place in her classroom, but also helped me realize my value as a student. She encouraged me to see beyond my doubts and challenged me to push past my limitations, inspiring me to believe in myself as a scholar. I'm truly grateful for her mentorship and proud to call her my mentor tonight.
Good evening. My name is Sophie Mashinsky. For my mentor this year, I chose my tennis coach, Mr. Strauss. For the last 4 years of my high school career, Mr. Strauss has shown me hard work and dedication and what it looks like and how far it can take you. He taught me that if you really love something, you strive to get better and never give up. I appreciate the time and effort he put into not only helping me, but our team as a whole, and as a result, we became successful. I'll be forever grateful for all of the memories we made and how Mr. Strauss impacted my life.
My name is Nicholas Marshall, and my mentor is my father. His greatest lesson to me was one that he never intended to teach, rather I observed it. Each day I watch him leave for work before I even step out the door for school, and by the time he comes home, I'm about ready for bed. So through his relentless dedication to provide for our family, I've come to understand that success isn't just about skill and opportunity, it's about perseverance. So in high school, no matter how tough challenges have been, my father showed me that hard work is the force that turns these efforts into achievement.
Good evening. I am Matthew McFalls, and firstly, I'd like to apologize. You see, I found it incredibly difficult to be brief when Mr. White has been a guiding figure in my life for as long as I could remember, serving as both my scoutmaster and mentor. Similar to the ceremony here today, us Eagle Scouts have a tradition of our own where we recognize and give our appreciation to our mentors through mentor pins, and it's very safe to say that Mr. White's collar is full of these pins, as he is a mentor to many. You have always kept scouting lighthearted with your jokes, and when the time called for it, you buckled down, setting the example of how our troop was run. I am honored and, frankly, beyond relieved to have you as my mentor. Through your character and lessons, both you and the environment you harbored has allowed me to grow, not only as a scout, but the man I am today and will be tomorrow. Thank you for being my mentor.
Good evening. Typically, a mentor can be defined as someone who helps guide you through parts of your life. However, my definition of a mentor is someone who has taught me how to be resilient, someone who has helped me develop into who I am today, and someone who has believed in me since I was a kid. As my mentor, I chose my dad, Sean McVeigh. This choice came easy as he not just taught me how to play baseball, but he's taught me how to overcome challenges and ultimately has shaped me into who I am today. From having baseball catches when I was a young kid to the hour-long car rides every weekend in tournaments, my dad has always been there for me. Thank you, Dad, for everything that you have done for me throughout my life.
Hello, I am Logan Murphy. My mentor that I feel is rightfully chosen is my father, Jim Murphy. My dad has always taught me the meaning of hard work and dedication. He has always been my rock and shoulder to lean on in times of need. His love has no bounds. He goes above and beyond to support all of my family, even when he is struggling with his own life. He always tries to help me find the fun in the things that I do, even when I am hard on myself or make mistakes. My dad's my role model. I hope I can be like him someday. I hope I make him proud being his son. I love you, Dad, and thank you for being you.
Good evening. My name is Jonathan Orlino. Today I'm here to honor a special individual that has been part of my life for over 5 years. His leadership style focused on my strengths, giving me confidence in my abilities. His encouragement and support pushed me to challenge myself. His guidance on the baseball field and a channel on my team helped me gain character and expand my comfort zone. I will continue to use the knowledge I gained throughout these programs as I complete high school and beyond. It is my pleasure to thank Mr. Kozaneski for being an outstanding coach and mentor.
Thank you, John. It was very nice to say. All right. Good evening. My name is Anthony Ortiz, and tonight I've chosen Mr. Behringer to be my mentor. Since I met him in the summer going to freshman year, I have always looked up to Mr. Behringer. On and off the soccer field, he has taught me lessons of responsibility, integrity, and hard work, all of which have helped me become a respectable young man. He has always been there to offer me advice, give me words of encouragement, or push me to be my best when I need it most. I don't just consider him as a teacher or a coach, but as a friend and mentor as well. Thank you for everything, B. And I will always be in that mood. Thanks, C.
Good evening. My name is Isabella Petruno. Growing up, my dad was both my parent and my biggest supporter, guiding me through challenges I faced in both life and high school with unwavering love and dedication. I want to thank you for teaching me how to be the best version of myself, how to jump so high, and how to be a girl. Thank you for braiding my hair, putting my favorite pink ribbons in my pigtails, letting me practice makeup routines on you, and doing face masks with me when I didn't have anyone else to lean on. Through each and every challenge, he was there, showing me how to be strong, independent, and compassionate, even when it was tough. Thank you, Dad, for being my rock, my mentor, and my greatest inspiration. You've made me who I am today.
Good evening. Tonight I am proud to honor my middle school teacher, Ms. Jen Ponarelli. I met Ms. Ponarelli when I was just in middle school, and she has always been an inspiration towards me and provided me with the motivation to be the best I can. She has made such a large impact on me and is so caring, which is part of the reason why I am driven as I am today. Without her teaching, I would be in no way be the driven person I am today, and I'm so honored to have her as my mentor.
My name is Elise Simpson, and my mentor is my mom, Danielle Simpson. My mom has always been my #1 supporter and inspiration through school and sports. Strength and support are constantly exemplified through her words and actions. She teaches me how to handle and learn from any battles I encounter. Most importantly, she continues to teach me the importance of hard work and perseverance. She is my role model in everything I do. Without a doubt, I would not be the person I am without the love and support from my mom. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Brandon Skinner. I would like to give a special thanks to Chief Jocelyn Elmore, who is one of the many mentors that have guided me to lay the stepping stones for my future. She has done this by demonstrating that a leader must choose to lead themselves first in order to lead others through self-discipline. During rough times, Chief has aided me in overcoming challenges simply by having a tough mental foundation and by hard work. Thanks to her, I believe that no obstacle I face is too overwhelming and will succeed in triumph. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Antonia Troilo. For my mentor, I chose my sister, Giovanna. A mentor to me is not just someone who guides you, but someone you can look up to, someone who inspires you, and someone who challenges you to better yourself. I admire my sister Giovanna for not only her intelligence, but also for her constant strive to improve herself in everything she does and her knowledge on everything in the world. She inspires me to better myself in every way I can. My whole childhood, G has always been by my side, guiding me through life, and has always made me feel like I was worthy of anything. I've always admired my sister as a young girl, but now that I'm older, I truly understand how amazing of a person she really is. She has such a positive impact on the people around her. She is always teaching me something new, and she always knows how to make people laugh. I'm so lucky to have an older sister like G, and I truly couldn't ask for anyone better to call my best friend, my role model, and my mentor.
Good evening. My name is Julian Tummings, and for my mentor, I chose my big brother, Andrew Tummings. You see, through my whole life, I've always been compared to my big brother, and at first, it used to drive me crazy. However, as I've grown, I've come to realize that this made me who I am today. Andrew was always a straight-A, athletic, golden child student, and I found myself coming short compared to him. But seeing him accomplishing his goals allowed me to believe I can reach mine, and obviously, getting NHS and being up here, I obviously did something right. So I want to thank my big brother for allowing me to follow in his footsteps, and I'm so proud to say that I'm Julian Tummings, Andrew's little brother. And although he couldn't be here tonight, I want to thank my mom for being able to stand in for him.
Hello, my name is Amber Wilsey, and the person that I have chosen to be my mentor is my mom, Sherry Wilsey. She is the person I look up to the most in life. My mom's encouraging words have always guided and pushed me into the right direction. She has always been by my side through the ups and downs. My mom has always provided me with positive support, motivation, and encouragement through challenges. She always tells me to take things one step at a time, and without her, I don't know where I'd be today. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Danica Zane. Mrs. Brennan has been an incredible mentor both as my coach and as a guidance counselor. Although she hasn't been my coach for long, her continuous support and dedication has held a significant impact on me. She's always there to offer advice and help me work through personal challenges, but also encouraging me on the court. I will forever appreciate the way she balances supporting my growth, not just in volleyball, but also guiding me through other aspects of life. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to ask that all members rise as the new members recite the National Honor Society pledge and the current members recite to reaffirm their pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. This year's new members have now officially been inducted into the Sterling chapter of the National Honor Society. Would the principal... Oh, go ahead. Would the principal, Mr. Claiborne, and the Vice President, Elizabeth, please approach the table to assist with the distribution of certificates and NHS pins? Nicholas Calzacco. Juliana Caparelli. Carrie Kavanaugh. Ash DeWalt. Joanna Dunnings. Karina Justice. Daniel Leakin. Nicholas Marshall.
Jana Petrov. Julian Tummings. Danica Zane. Emily Blanchard. Ava Bond. Bianca Capice. Amanda Cheeseman. Ashley Cheeseman. Lucy Conway. Emily Curtis. Montgomery Dram. Kira Fidgen. Jordan Frazier. Taylor Frazier. Paige Harmon. Daniela Ibrahimi. Rebecca Klein. Christian Melendez. Haley Perez, who unfortunately could not make it tonight. Reagan Sheehan. Last is Aaliyah Smith, who also unfortunately could not make it tonight. First, let's give a round of applause to our new inductees. I
I now would like to welcome Ms. Sierra Jordan, this year's honorary inductee, to the podium for some inspirational words.
Honored guests, faculty, and most importantly, students of NHS. First of all, I'm nervous and I talk to you guys every single day. I don't know why. Standing before you today as an honorary member of the National Honor Society is a privilege beyond words. To be nominated by students, and by you guys specifically, is the greatest honor a teacher could hope for. Teaching is more than just delivering lessons. It's about guiding, challenging, and learning right alongside you. It's about resilience, yours and mine. Resilience is at the heart of this moment. Life is not always easy, and many of you already know that. You have faced obstacles, personal struggles, academic challenges, moments of doubt, and yet you stand here as leaders, scholars, and change makers. Each of you has proven what it means to rise up, to push forward even when the road is difficult. As writer James Baldwin once said, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." Which is why resilience is not just about surviving in your daily life, it's about transformation. Life will test you. It will shake your confidence, challenge your beliefs, and demand more than you think that you can give. But you have to meet those challenges with an open heart and an open mind. It is easy to close yourself off, to put walls up when things get hard, but these obstacles can become opportunities, if we are willing to shift our perspective, to learn, to grow, and to seek more for yourself and for the world. Part of that shift means embracing new experiences, new people, and new ideas. The world is constantly changing, and the most resilient people are those who refuse to stay stagnant. In one of the most profound books that I have ever read, Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, she wisely writes, "All that you touch, you change, and all that you change changes you." That is the beauty of growth. Every moment, every challenge, and every person we encounter has the power to shape us, only if we let it. This nomination is not just a personal honor. It is a reminder of the responsibility that we all share, to uplift, to encourage, and to be kind to people, and make the road easier for those who come after us. NHS is not just a title. It is a commitment to leadership, to service, and to continuous learning. So I thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be a part of this journey with you. I'm deeply grateful and look forward to continuing to learn with and from you guys. Congratulations, NHS inductees. Keep facing forward, keep kind, and keep changing the world.
Let's give one more round of applause for all of our inductees, our seniors, and our honorary inductee tonight. Congratulations to the entire Sterling High School National Honor Society. Thank you to everyone for your support and participation in tonight's event. Special thanks to the Board of Education, the administration, the NHS committee, Ms. Christina Blankenship, Ms. Erin Dever, Mr. John Flacco, Mrs. Julia Howitt, Ms. Lauren Cooker, Mr. Kozaneski and the tech crew, Mr. Paul Mays, Ms. Christy Metzger, all senior mentors, the maintenance department, and Sterling's faculty and staff. Please join us after the ceremony for refreshments in the cafeteria. Thank you and have a great evening.